Hey, this is Grandpa. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing you, and looking forward to holding you, and it's nice to have you over here. So thanks for being here. Bye.
Come on, we're ready to play.
Yeah, ready to play.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be more fun. We're gonna paint together and make messes, and it'll
Right
be
away.
really fun immediately.
No, Ralph, we're gonna all watch baseball together, right?
Oh yeah, we got Twins game, and we got
Packers game.
Packers game. You know, they just won the Super Bowl, so.
Big
You know,
year.
It can only go down from here.
It's a big year, so but it's Grandpa talking.
By the time you turn 18, they'll win again.
Yeah, it takes a while to win.
Is that an active baby?
I think so. I mean,
Okay.
it seems she
Nothing
seems
else to
like
compare
it.
it to.
I don't. I don't. I haven't felt her do any hiccuping that I can tell
Okay.
yet. But I would say that they say that they get more cramped. You know, they get tighter in there. So that it starts to feel different. It feels a lot like she's like rearranging things or pulling on my ribs or doing like whereas before it was like shaking around, and now it feels more like she's adjusting or it's touching other parts of my playing with it.
Is she's not down position yet?
They couldn't tell because I was
Okay.
they couldn't tell. Her heartbeat was over here. And I feel they couldn't tell. They said it didn't matter at this point. Last time they thought she was down.
Yeah, that's what she said. I remember she said
Yeah.
that.
But when I went in, she thought I was having a contraction because my stomach it was real tight, and she couldn't feel where the baby was because she couldn't press on my uterus. So it took a while to find the heartbeat because she was couldn't feel where the baby was. But I don't know.
She's pretty active sometimes.
Yeah, you feel her.
So you've seen things kind of stick out.
Oh yeah, I have. Or
I can
felt
remember
them.
feeling
Yeah.
when I
With Alyssa and Joel, Becky would sit there and you could see actually, a push of a foot or something like that, so.
Yeah.
feel the foot almost
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
from the outside. You could feel that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she is. She seemed more. It's different how it changes, But yeah.
It's an amazing thing. It's just so amazing.
But you're going to have it natural.
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah.
I mean, you're going to try
Yeah.
for that. Yeah.
We'll try.
That's our plan, but
Yeah.
hopefully everything.
Natural still at the hospital, though, right?
Well,
Yeah.
she's saying maybe
Yeah.
like C-section versus natural.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you'll have natural.
Hopefully,
Yeah, I mean, you
Well-
just don't know, and I think
No,
that
I know.
whatever is safer ultimately.
Yeah. you don't know. But I do think that the midwives that I've been working with, they push that. They're not quick to push you to C-section. They seem to be very holistic about it. Patient. So that's good. But we'll see. Who knows what to expect?
Yeah.
You don't know.
No. But at least you know it's only one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not an octomom.
Yeah, last night I was just in bed and I was like, when is she gonna come? Is it gonna be like easy, like, Saturday morning at 10?
Yeah.
No, I think it'll
Or
be.
is it gonna be like middle of the night?
Both of our kids were
It could be like 11 o'clock at night. You go in and you
Could
sit
be
there for the
Easter
whole day.
Sunday
And,
morning.
Yeah,
Could be Easter Sunday. Yeah.
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 That'd be exciting.
Yeah, it would.
Or when's Earth Day? The
I
22nd?
thought Earth Day was the 20th, but I'm wrong.
No.
Well, I'm
Uh-oh.
hoping it's on Hitler's
Right.
birthday.
Wait, let's
Hitler's birthday.
What do we have here?
We have some strawberries and lemon
No.
bars with.
Some famous
What was that goofy movie?
Becky.
Kick me if you like it.
No, what was that goofy movie? Eric, shut it off.
So whenever she'd fuss, we could just give her a push with
Push.
our feet.
Push her out the door.
How did you
Yeah.
get out then? Did you go back by your feet and then roll down the back of the
You
car?
had a
or-
ladder. There was a ladder.
Yeah, I guess, but you can kind of climb down over the car too. We had kids in the car, so.
Janine when Janine and I would sleep in the back seat, Grandpa had made, in the back seat of a car
Yeah,
where you have your feet, you have the hump. So Grandpa had made a little cot thing, a little wooden thing that went over that, and that became a cot. So then 2 of us would sleep in the back seat, and then 1 would sleep in the front seat.
So you guys didn't have separate tents at all that were separate
Oh,
from the car?
We didn't
Except
have a tent
later, when Glenda got bigger,
then.
then Grandpa had that U-Haul trailer
Yeah.
that he put
Yeah, oh,
screening in, and then that also had the brackets with the poles with a tent over
You
it.
just didn't go to a motel. There was not enough money.
We sure didn't. People
Well, I
would
how I longed to
stand.
stop at a motel.
I bet.
I bet.
Oh my goodness.
Pools.
People would stand and stare at us when we put that thing up. They would just kind of go.
But how did you pack it? You packed it all away in the trailer then?
Oh yeah,
But
Grandpa.
the box was out permanent on top of the car.
No. The box was up permanent.
Okay.
So you drive with the box on the car?
Yeah.
Janine and I were looking at some pictures when she was up on Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay.
And one picture was a good shot of of the
Okay.
car
Oh,
with
but we should
the
have
whole
that
thing.
blown up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we should
And
look
see,
at that.
Dad had these poles, and so he would collapse it, but then when they put it up, you'd have it in the brackets and then put the pins through to keep the poles up. And then that was the same in the trailer too. We could put them up, raise them up, and then in the daytime we'd collapse it back down. And then he had built in the back of the U-Haul trailer, there was a cupboard, and that's where they kept all the food. And then the flap to close the cupboard would come down, and it had a pole on it, so it became a table. And it was
Wow.
pretty clever.
Yeah. But I remember.
Did you guys all sit around the table, or was it just more like
No.
a serve yourself?
We could
We
sit
had
there,
little-
but mostly
We
we
had
just
these little
camping
stools,
stools.
Okay. Yeah. You just
But I
circle up.
remember coming from Spokane when you were a year and a half old, and we were driving through the night, or would stop when we got tired, and you couldn't see where you were when you stopped.
Yeah.
But he would look for some place to pull off. And this one time, we didn't know we were next to the railroad tracks. And in the night, comes a brrr, and she just screamed and screamed.
I guess. You're trying to put me on the railroad track.
And you realize you were parked halfway across.
And then
Right.
we'd go in the gas stations and clean
Yeah.
up in the morning.
By a school or, yeah.
So, Ralph, are we going to build one of those?
Beverly
then?
Hillbillies.
I don't think so. I think I'd rather just rent a motel.
Rent an RV.
He's gotten soft in his
Yeah, get
old
an
age.
RV, yeah.
That's what my brother does with his 4 kids. They'll rent an RV with another family,
Okay.
and then they'll go down to they've gone to Colorado, I think.
Where are they going this year?
They're going to Alabama, and they're right on the
wow.
ocean there, I think.
Wow.
Is Alabama
Gulf
on the
Shores,
ocean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Gulf
Yeah.
Shores.
Oh, that
yeah.
sounds fun.
Yeah, they're renting a house on the shore there.
Are they going now?
Yeah, I think they must be
Spring
leaving
break,
probably
right?
today.
Yeah.
Because they're gone all next
Yeah.
week and next weekend, maybe, or maybe
Yeah.
it's next weekend they leave.
No,
Because
she
she's
said
missing the
she'd be
shower
coming
back.
home then.
Yeah.
They'd be on their way
Oh,
home.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that sounds fun.
Hmm.
Oh boy, the things you do.
For
Well,
love.
that's the thing is that with having this baby, you feel like there's gotta be there's so many products out there now, and it's
Yeah.
funny, we were looking at the strollers, right? And both Eric and I know nothing about strollers, and
Well,
other than that they're enormous, right? So we're looking at these
You
going,
have to
oh
get
my
out
gosh,
there.
but. The saleswoman saying, well, you really got to think about your lifestyle. Will you go to the state fair? Well, then you need a state fair stroller. Are you going to be doing some jogging? Then you're going to need this jogging stroller. You're going to be taking an airplane? Then you're going to need this
Really?
stroller. And then we're kind of like, it's just kind of funny that they would all be separate strollers. I mean,
Oh,
obviously,
yeah.
right? But then you think about all these opportunities that what you guys was all retrofitting. It was all just
Figure it out.
invention.
Yeah, it's like we're just
And-
lazier
yeah,
now.
It's
We
like
just don't.
maybe the happiest the baby's ever been is in a hammock that you paid $1 for, and it's obviously probably not up to code, but so it's just kind of
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
It's
and
gone the other direction, so
if you have a smaller
Severely.
stroller, then you can put it on the airplane because it won't be so
Right.
enormous, and you can also bring it with you places. You know.
and I think the nice ones that we like the best were the real little ones that look like you're, you can turn around a corner. You can.
We
you can
just
get
had
the-
a little one for
Yeah.
her. I can't even remember. It
We
was
had
a
little
hand
ones,
me down
like-
from someone.
2 wheels in the back, little bitty wheels on it this big. Two in
Yeah.
front.
Well, and then
Well-
she's saying, well, can you imagine pushing this through the snow out there? And you're kind of going, no, but you're not,
Hello.
you know, are you
Yeah.
really pushing a stroller
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
10 inches of snow? No,
Yeah.
you're
Well, I
carrying the
think
baby at that point.
Some of them I like because they're a little more tight, warmer if it's cold.
Mhm.
These little things like you're talking about, just
Yeah.
a little
Yeah, they're
canvas
pretty
like
exposed.
That's not,
Yeah,
doesn't
You
keep
know,
very warm
I-
if you want to be out a lot.
There are
right.
so many people who bring their babies out and they have their big winter coats on and then the
Uh-huh.
baby has,
Oh,
you know, their stomachs
that
hanging
kills me.
out.
Don't
their bare
ever
legs.
come with a jacket and your baby's barely covered.
I saw that
You see that
yesterday.
a lot.
Get out of here.
If I don't like it, turn it off.
I know. When I was a kid, my grandma and grandpa, Carlson, watched soaps. This would
Oh,
be
yeah,
like
you really?
in the 50s and 60s. The Edge of Night.
Spider.
I
That was the name
never
of the
watched
soap?
that, but I recognize
And
it.
there was one other one.
Yeah.
And then you go there, and they had to watch,
Move
and they
over.
talked about, you gotta watch our
Spider.
story.
Another spider on the curtains. This is the season for spiders.
Grandma, will you lean forward a second?
Bella.
Yeah, well, my mother used to watch Ma Perkins.
Oh, what was the other one? The Edge of Night, and Becky, what was the other one in
That's
the
a-
50s and 60s?
That's a TV.
As the World Turns.
Is that the
Yeah,
oldest soap?
yeah.
That
I never
one's-
watched that
That
one.
one's still going on right now, I think.
Yeah, some of those are
Was it?
40 years old.
Yep.
But the Edge
I
of
never
Night.
watched that. I watched.
But your dad would watch that show?
No, my grandma and grandpa Carlson.
Oh.
Go down to their house and they say we have to watch our story.
Was that on TV then?
Yeah,
See,
this
my
would be like
mother
it'd
would
be like 2 in the afternoon, 2:30, 3 in the afternoon.
I used to come home with the radio that my parents
Oh yeah,
had.
yeah.
Listen to Ma Perkins. I remember that.
And as a little boy, we didn't have TV. We had Sky King.
Oh yeah. And did you watch?
Now they have Skype.
No, this was not
Sky?
television. This
Jack
is-
Armstrong, the All American
no,
Boy.
they didn't watch that.
was radio.
I was too young for that.
Yeah, that's right.
Sky King.
Oh sure, that was my brother
Gee, I
who used
would've-
to watch that.
Dressed up more tonight.
I don't know about this video camera.
I watched.
I was just reading about how
Video.
video.
Watched Jack Armstrong.
Everybody, you don't like video cameras, but
You
someday,
listen to 'em, Carolyn.
someday you'll love video cameras.
Well, I'm so thankful for the tiny bit of video we have of Mom and Dad when they were first married.
Yeah.
That little bit of film of you and Dad. and
When
your-
you got married?
No, you and Dad.
Where's that, hon?
Oh yeah.
It's only like
Our
2
wedding.
minutes, right?
That was the only time I've ever, imagined.
Yeah, I never even hardly ever
seeing
think
you
about
two.
that.
Yeah.
Where was that back? Where's that film? Up at
Well,
the lake or something?
We watched it at the lake one summer.
It
And
was
at the-
it
at
was
her-
put
at her
on
wedding.
it was put on video.
Is
Yeah,
it on
but-
VHS or
It was
Probably
put on video.
But
should
it was
tran-
all 16 millimeter or something
we should
like that.
Was
transfer
at
that?
at her birthday party?
Yeah.
Should transfer that because VHS that dies pretty quick.
Does it?
Yep. That's like got a 10-year shelf life.
Carolyn, we have two cassettes that we should have you over here to look at.
We could just give them to her, but,
Oh, she can't play those.
oh, she
you know.
can't,
Where are
that's
they?
right.
North Park Covenant Church. It was 2 or 3 cassettes from World War II, stories about World War II.
People who had participated in the war.